Hello, Breakaway Bee fans and fitness enthusiasts. It's your host, Brian, coming at you with another pedal pushing episode of the Breakaway Bee podcast. As we gather here today across various parts of the globe, connected by our headphones and shared passion for endurance, I'm thrilled to bring you a topic that's close to the heart of every indoor cycling aficionado and fitness junkie out there. We're venturing into the world of Peloton, the phenomenon that's transformed living rooms into high-energy cycling studios and brought a new edge to home fitness. So whether you're tuning in while pushing the pedals, out on a run, or just chilling with a cup of coffee, get ready for a ride through the ins and outs of Peloton. And who knows, by the end of the journey today, you might find yourself itching to join a live class, chase some new personal records, or simply enjoy a good laugh with us along the way. Peloton has become a household name, synonymous with cutting-edge technology and immersive fitness experiences. But what makes Peloton stand out in a sea of stationary bikes and fitness apps? It's not just the sleek design of their equipment or the convenience of hopping in for a class anytime. No, it's the magic of being part of a live leaderboard, the community that sweats together virtually, and the charismatic instructors who can somehow make you smile while your legs are screaming. This is what we're diving into today, the essence of Peloton, its roots, its ripple effect on our training routines, and frankly, our lives. We'll explore how this platform has not only elevated home workouts, but also fostered a global community of fitness enthusiasts who motivate each other to break away from their limits. But before we shift gears and pedal deeper into our discussion, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey we're on. Fitness, much like life, is about the ride, not just the destination. It's about finding joy in the challenge, camaraderie in competition, and strength in what we once thought impossible. As we unravel the story of Peloton and its impact, remember this isn't just about a piece of exercise equipment. It's about a movement that brought us closer together even as we've stayed physically apart. So clip in, gear up, and let's embark on this journey together. With a mix of curiosity, a dash of humor, and a whole lot of sweat, there's no telling where we'll end up by the episode's end, but I promise it'll be a ride worth taking. So now that we've set the stage, let's dive into the heart of what makes Peloton stand out in the fitness world. When we say Peloton, most people's minds race to that sleek, stationary bike that's become a symbol of modern home fitness. And we will talk about the bike later in the episode, but let me first tell you, Peloton is so much more than a piece of equipment. It's a revolution in how we approach working out from home. This isn't just about pedaling in place. It's about being part of a live, breathing ecosystem of fitness enthusiasts. With Peloton, you're not just working out, you're joining a live class from anywhere in the world, competing with others on a real-time leaderboard, and being guided by instructors who've become celebrities in their own right. Just 3 days ago, I finished reading Cody Rigsby's book, XOXO Cody, and it was surprisingly great. It's this blend of technology, community, and top-tier fitness instruction that makes Peloton a standout. Imagine having the energy of a packed, high-vibe studio class at your fingertips any time of the day or night. That's Peloton for you. A gym membership, personal trainer, and a community all rolled into one, accessible from the comfort of your home. But how did Peloton manage to stand out from the pack and redefine home fitness? It all starts with their innovative approach to engagement and technology. Through the Peloton app and equipment, users can access thousands of live and on-demand classes, spanning not just cycling, but also running, yoga, strength training, and more. This means that Peloton is something for every fitness level and interest, making it a versatile player in the fitness game. The real kicker, however, is the interactivity it offers. With features like the leaderboard, high fives, and instructor shoutouts, Peloton creates a sense of camaraderie and competition that's usually only found in physical classes. Plus, with the ability to track your progress over time, set new goals, and celebrate achievements, Peloton doesn't just motivate you to work out, it motivates you to push your limits and break new ground. Peloton has harnessed the power of community to keep its users coming back. In a world where fitness routines can quickly become solitary or monotonous, Peloton turns every workout into an event. Whether it's a live class with thousands of participants or a more intimate on-demand session, you're never alone. The community aspect extends beyond the bike or tread, with users connecting over social media, sharing their victories and challenges, and even forming real-life friendships. This sense of belonging and collective pursuit of fitness goals is what sets Peloton apart in the crowded space of home workout solutions. It's not just about losing weight or getting in shape, it's about being part of something bigger, a global movement towards health and wellness, fueled by technology, community, and the sheer joy of movement. So, understanding Peloton's innovative platform lays the groundwork to appreciate its journey from a startup idea to a fitness revolution. Rewind to 2012 and you'll find the inception of Peloton in the minds of its founders, who saw an untapped opportunity in the fitness market. They envisioned a world where the communal energy and dynamic atmosphere of boutique studio classes could be brought into the comfort of one's home. It was an ambitious idea to merge high-quality fitness equipment with cutting-edge digital technology, thereby creating an immersive workout experience that was accessible anytime, anywhere. The journey from concept to reality wasn't swift, but fueled by passion, innovation, and the belief that there was a better way to work out, Peloton began to take shape. Its founders were betting on the idea that people would invest in a premium piece of equipment if it meant having an unparalleled interactive fitness experience at home. Little did they know, they were about to start a revolution in the fitness world. As Peloton started to gain traction, it wasn't just the high-quality bikes that captured the market's attention. It was the comprehensive ecosystem they built around it. From the very beginning, Peloton offered more than just a way to exercise. It offered a way to connect and compete with others, to receive live feedback from charismatic instructors, and to track one's own fitness journey with detailed metrics. The introduction of the original Peloton bike was a game changer, but it was only the beginning. The company soon expanded its offerings to include the Peloton Tread, a high-end treadmill, and the Peloton app, which allowed users to engage with its content without the need for Peloton's proprietary equipment. This expansion demonstrated Peloton's commitment to accessibility and inclusivity, ensuring that anyone with a passion for fitness could join their community, regardless of the equipment they owned. The true testament to Peloton's impact came with the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic. As gyms closed and people sought safe and effective ways to stay fit at home, Peloton became more than just a fitness platform. It became a lifeline. The pandemic catalyzed Peloton's growth, propelling it from a niche product for fitness enthusiasts to a household name. Membership numbers skyrocketed, and the brand became synonymous with home fitness. However, Peloton's story is not just one of capitalizing on circumstance. It's a story of foresight, innovation, and the power of community. In a time of global uncertainty, Peloton offered consistency, connection, and the joy of movement, proving that even when the world stands still, our pursuit of health and happiness doesn't have to. So, with its remarkable history in view, let's shift gears and explore how Peloton has become an integral part of the endurance athletics landscape. In the realm of endurance athletics, Peloton has emerged not just as a tool for fitness, but as a comprehensive platform that enhances training, motivation, and community for cyclists, runners, and triathletes alike. The beauty of Peloton lies in its versatility and ability to simulate the outdoor training environment while offering the controlled conditions of indoor workouts. For endurance athletes, consistency is key, and Peloton provides an unmatched array of training options to ensure that weather, time of day, or life's unpredictability don't derail training plans. The platform offers specialized classes designed to improve endurance, strength, and speed, all while providing real-time metrics to track performance. This data-driven approach allows athletes to monitor their progress meticulously, adjust their training intensity, and focus on specific areas for improvement. It's this blend of convenience, innovation, and customization that makes Peloton an invaluable asset in any endurance athlete's arsenal. Beyond the physical benefits, Peloton brings an element of psychological training that's fundamental for success in endurance sports. The mental fortitude required to push through long distances and challenging workouts is immense, and Peloton's live classes and community engagement play a significant role in building this mental strength. Engaging with instructors who encourage you to push past your perceived limits and competing with fellow athletes around the world fosters a sense of resilience and camaraderie that translates into mental toughness on race day. It's one thing to pedal or run in isolation. It's another to do so while being part of a global community of athletes, all striving for their personal best. This sense of belonging and striving is particularly impactful in endurance sports, where the journey to the finish line is as much about mental endurance as it is about physical stamina. And the Peloton community aspect cannot be overstated in its impact on endurance athletes. The platform has mastered the art of creating virtual connections that feel incredibly real and supportive. Through features like leaderboards, high fives, and the ability to follow friends and compete in challenges together, Peloton turns individual workouts into a shared experience. This community-driven approach not only motivates athletes to show up and perform, but also creates a space where achievements are celebrated and setbacks are met with encouragement. For instance, the story of racing against Speedy Wheels 42 isn't just about competition. It's about finding inspiration in one another's journey and pushing beyond what we thought possible. This dynamic, interactive environment makes every workout an opportunity to connect, compete, and grow, making the solitary pursuit of endurance training a little less lonely and a little more rewarding. So, having explored Peloton's role in the endurance community, let's now compare it with another powerhouse in the virtual training world that many of you know, Zwift. As we pedal through the digital landscape of endurance cycling, two giants stand out on the horizon, Peloton and Zwift. Both platforms have redefined home fitness, bringing the thrill of cycling and community into our homes. However, the experience that each offers is as distinct as road biking is from mountain biking. Peloton, as we've explored, is an all-in-one fitness platform that marries high-end equipment with live streaming and on-demand classes, making every workout an immersive experience. It's not just about cycling. Peloton's ecosystem provides a wide range of fitness activities, guided by charismatic instructors who become your coaches, motivators, and sometimes your friends. Zwift, on the other hand, pedals down a different path. It's a virtual world where cyclists, runners, and triathletes from around the globe can train, race, and explore together. Zwift's edge lies in its gamification of exercise. Users can ride through virtual landscapes ranging from the streets of London to the mountains of Watopia. With a focus on community and competition, Zwift users can join group rides, compete in races, or simply explore the virtual world at their own pace. It requires less in terms of proprietary equipment. A basic trainer and a bike or treadmill can get you started, making it accessible to a wider audience. The emphasis here is on virtual interaction and the pure joy of riding, less about group fitness classes and more about the experience of cycling itself. The choice between Peloton and Zwift often boils down to what you're looking for in an indoor training experience. Peloton offers a polished, structured fitness regimen with the added benefit of a wide variety of classes outside of cycling. It's ideal for those who crave the studio vibe, complete with motivational instructors and a sleek user interface. Zwift, conversely, appeals to the competitive spirit and the adventurer. It's for those who dream of riding new terrains every day, who relish in the camaraderie of a global cycling community, and who prefer the freedom to explore at their own pace. Zwift also has an array of structured training plans, which can range from a couple weeks long to several months long for the more serious competitors. Both platforms offer a bridge between the solitary nature of training and the collective spirit of the outdoor sports community, but they do so in ways as unique as the athletes who use them. So, after comparing the Peloton and Zwift software and apps, let's now turn our attention to the equipment itself and examine the differences between using a Peloton bike and a direct drive indoor cycling trainer. Within the spectrum of indoor cycling, the hardware you choose can significantly influence your training experience. On one side, we have the Peloton Bike, a beacon of integrated design and functionality. This machine is not just about cycling. It's about immersing yourself in a fitness experience that's both comprehensive and captivating. The Peloton Bike is built with the idea of seamless integration at its core, offering a high-definition touchscreen that displays live and on-demand classes, tracks your metrics in real time, and even allows for interaction with the Peloton community. It's a sophisticated piece of equipment designed for those who appreciate the convenience of an all-in-one solution, offering a range of features that extend beyond cycling to include strength training, yoga, and more, all from the same platform. On the flip side of the coin, direct drive indoor cycling trainers present a different approach to indoor cycling, emphasizing flexibility and compatibility. Unlike the all-in-one nature of the Peloton Bike, direct drive trainers, such as those offered by brands like Wahoo, Tacx, and Elite, focus on simulating outdoor riding dynamics by replacing the rear wheel of your actual bike. This setup offers a more realistic cycling feel, as the resistance adjusts to mimic real-world terrain and conditions, thanks to apps like Zwift. These trainers are particularly appealing to cycling purists and those who wish to use their outdoor bikes indoors, as they offer the advantage of training on the same bike year-round, ensuring consistency in riding position and feel. The wheel-off design also tends to be quieter and more accurate in terms of power measurement, appealing to serious cyclists focused on precision and performance. The choice between a Peloton bike and a direct drive wheel-off cycling trainer ultimately hinges on what aspect of cycling and fitness are most important to you. If you're drawn to a comprehensive fitness ecosystem with the convenience of structured classes and community engagement, the Peloton bike is unparalleled. Conversely, if you prioritize the authenticity of the cycling experience and the ability to use your own bike indoors, a wheel-off trainer offers the flexibility and realism that might just make it the perfect training for your indoor sessions. So, having explored the equipment choices in indoor cycling, we're now poised to reflect on how these technologies shape our fitness journeys in the broader landscape of digital fitness. As we coast down the final stretch of today's episode, it's clear that Peloton has not just revolutionized the way we engage with fitness, it has fundamentally transformed our approach to personal well-being and community building. The journey through Peloton's world has shown us that fitness is not merely a solitary pursuit of physical health, but a shared experience that can unite people across the globe. The platform's ability to make every user feel part of a larger, supportive community, even in the solitude of their own home, underscores the human need for connection and the power of collective motivation. In a world where digital technology often isolates, Peloton stands out as a beacon of positive interaction, bringing individuals together in pursuit of common goals. This blend of personal improvement and community support is what makes Peloton a true phenomenon in the fitness industry. Peloton's story is a testament to the power of innovation and vision in creating something that meets the evolving needs of society. In times of isolation, such as during the COVID-19 pandemic, Peloton offered more than a way to stay fit. It provided a sense of normalcy, routine, and connection that was sorely missing. As we move forward, the lessons learned from Peloton's rise can inspire us in various facets of life. It teaches us that with the right mix of technology, community, and content, barriers can be broken and new horizons can be explored. Whether it's in fitness, business, or personal growth, the principles of innovation, community engagement, and adaptability are key to success. Peloton is not just a fitness company, it's a case study in building a resilient, inclusive, and motivating community. So let's now take a quick look at the comments of the week before we sign off. The first of our 2 comments this week comes from our Power Zones episode, where Juan Munoz asks, when is a good time to make the transition from a base fitness phase to an FTP build phase? So in layman's terms, Juan is asking when an athlete who is training for events or races should shift their focus from building endurance towards building threshold power. It's a great question, Juan, and I'd say the transition from the base phase to an FTP build phase is ideal when you've completed the foundational aerobic work, feel a solid level of fitness, and are ready to incorporate more intense threshold and interval training. You should consider factors like recovery, upcoming events, and regular fitness assessments to gauge progress and ensure a well-timed transition. Listening to your body and seeking guidance from a coach can help you determine the optimal moment to transition between phases. The second of our 2 comments this week comes from our lactic acid episode, where B-Dubs AVL asks, are there any supplements that help clear lactate or just good, honest work so your muscles are conditioned? Another great question. I really wish it were that easy, but the most effective strategy for enhancing this process and optimizing muscle conditioning remains consistent and targeted training, such as high-intensity interval workouts and threshold training, combined with proper nutrition and recovery practices. There is recent data suggesting that some supplements like beta-alanine and sodium bicarbonate may indirectly support lactate clearance, but I want more time and studies to be conducted before I truly recommend these products. So there's the answer to the 2 questions this week. If you'd like your question answered on the podcast, you can leave a comment on whichever platform you're listening to this on. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and if you're on Spotify, please leave a 5-star review. As always, the best thing you can do to help the podcast is to share it with a friend. My appreciation can't be overstated enough. And as we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on our own fitness journeys in the communities we're part of. Whether you're a seasoned Peloton veteran, considering joining the Peloton family, or simply looking for ways to enhance your training and connect with others, there's inspiration to be found in Peloton's story. And remember, while the leaderboard might push you to pedal harder or run faster, it's the journey that truly matters. The early mornings, the late night sessions, and the moments of triumph, big and small. So as we sign off from today's episode, I encourage you to keep seeking those connections, pushing your boundaries, and finding joy in every step of your fitness journey. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about reaching the finish line. It's about the community we build and the lives we touch along the way. Until next time, keep breaking away and chasing those dreams. This is the Breakaway Bee podcast, reminding you to stay strong and ride on.